Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to play a game from Diamond Mine Baseball, which we haven't played in a while. It's from our all-time ELO league. It's going to be a matchup between the 1915 Boston Red Sox and the 1998 New York Yankees. Should be a good matchup here. I'll be playing as the 1915 Boston Red Sox, so I'll play as all the Red Sox teams. And also any team that's not a Yankees team if possible, as long as it's not a Yankees versus Yankees team. So anyway, Andy Pettite is on the hill for the 1998 New York Yankees. And the starting lineup for the 1915 Boston Red Sox. Both these teams were world champions in their respective years. So Duffy Lewis, the left fielder, will lead it off. He'll be followed by Del Gaynor, the first baseman. Now, I could have picked Hobitzell, but he was a lefty, and I already had a bunch of lefties in the lineup, so I decided to go with a righty just to break it up a little bit. Tris Speaker, the center fielder, will hit third. And the good thing about this is that it's in American League Park, so because of the 1998 Yankees, so I can use Babe Ruth as a DH. He was a pitcher back then, but he also hit, I think it was 315 with 4 home runs and like 80 at bats, so which was extremely good back then for 1915. So I decided to go with him as my cleanup hitter in DH. Hank Katie will be behind the plate, batting 5th. Harry Hooper is the right fielder, batting 6th. Batting 7th is the second baseman, Jack Barry. Batting 8th, Larry Gardner, the third baseman. And batting 9th will be the shortstop, Everett Scott. You know, he's only a 201 hitter, but he is the better defensive shortstop. Can't remember which one. I think it was Henriksen is the other one. But he was horrible. He had a pretty low percentage defensively, so I decided to start Scott at shortstop. And on the mound is Smokey Joe Wood. So that's your lineup for the Boston Red Sox going up against the New York Yankees. As you can see here, Andy Pettite on the hill. In the outfield, it's going to be Chad Curtis in left, Bernie Williams in center, and Paul O'Neill in right. The infield is Brocious, Jeter, Knobloch, and Martinez. And behind the plate is Jorge Posada. So Posada, excellent behind the plate. Scott Brocious, excellent at third. Martinez, very good at first base. Chad Curtis, very good at left field, and the rest of them all average, including Jeter, surprisingly, which was only average in 1998. Chuck Knobloch was fair, and that was because he was having all those problems at second base, especially with throwing to first. I think it was back in 1998 or so, that era, when he was with the Yankees. So that's the defense behind Pettite. So Duffy Lewis steps into the box. He's hitting .291 with 2 homers and 76 runs batted in. Andy Pettite in 1998 was 16-11 with a 4.24 earned run average, 216 in the third innings pitched, 226 hits allowed, surrendered 20 homers, 87 walks, and 146 strikeouts. So not a totally awesome year for Pettite, but decent enough. And surprisingly, against lefties, Lefties hit .283 against him with a .347 on base percentage, righties 271 with a 344 on base percentage. So not really dominant against lefties or righties, especially not against lefties, which you would think he might be, being a lefty. So it's not so bad that we have a bunch of lefties in the lineup. That might work to our advantage. So Duffy Lewis leads it off. He'll swing away. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's a high fly out to right. O'Neill backs up 2 steps and makes the grab for out number 1. So Lewis is retired. That'll bring up Del Gaynor, the first baseman. 1915, he hit .295 with a homer and 29 runs batted in. Here's a 3-1 count. The delivery. Pettit misses with a slider, and Gaynor is on with a walk. So Gaynor is the first base runner. Next up is the Hall of Famer Tris Speaker. Hit .322 with 69 runs batted in. Also walked 81 times and struck out only 14 times, so a very good eye. Had a .416 on base percentage. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded wide of first, through the hole, into right field for a hit. Gainer around second. And let's see, are we going to go for third? Let's see what we have here. We have O'Neill with a very good arm. And Gaynor, very good runner. And there's one out right now. I don't think we chance it right here. I think we're going to stay. Alright, so Babe Ruth up now, the cleanup hitter. He hit .315 with 4 homers and 21 runs batted in. Did strike out 23 times, which was a lot for only 92 at-bats. But he did still have a lot of pop, so we'll have him swing away here. Here's the pitch. Ripped to left center. Williams has a long way to go for it, but he won't get it. It'll roll to the fence. Gaynor scores from second. Tris Speaker's rounding third. And Ruth is in with a stand-up double. Williams has no shot at getting the quick Speaker. And Babe Ruth has himself a 2-run double. So it's already paid off having Ruth as a DH as he knocks in 2 to put the Red Sox on top 2-0. As Pettit is getting hit hard early. So that'll bring up Katie. Katie comes in hitting .278 on the season with 17 runs batted in. And 205 at-bats. See if he can get Ruth in for the insurance run. Or for another run. 3-1 pitch, grounded high to short, taken by Jeter. Goes to first. And Katie is retired. Ruth holds at second. So that brings up Harry Hooper. Harry Hooper hit just .235 with 2 homers and 51 runs batted in. Did walk 89 times and struck out 36. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low fastball rolled slowly to the left side. In comes Brocious. And he throws to first over to Martinez for out number 3. But Boston scores first as on the 2-run double by Babe Ruth. So the lineup for the New York Yankees is going to be 1998 New York Yankees. It'll be Chuck Nobles, the second baseman, will bat first. He'll be followed by Derek Jeter, the shortstop. Paul O'Neill, the right fielder, will hit third. Bernie Williams, the switch-hitting center fielder, will bat cleanup. Martinez, the left first baseman, will hit fifth. Dale Strawberry is the DH hitting 6th. Chad Curtis, the left fielder, will bat 7th. Jorge Posada behind the plate, switch hitting catcher, bats 8th. And Scott Brocious, third baseman, will hit 9th. So a tough Yankee lineup there. Chuck Knobloch steps into the box. He hit .265 on the season with 17 homers and 64 runs batted in. walked 76 times and struck out 70. Against righties, he hit .269 with a .358 on-base percentage. Smokey Joe Wood was 15-5 in 2015. I mean, in 1915, with an ERA of just 1.49, 157 and 3rd innings pitched, just 120 hits allowed, only 1 home run, 44 walks, and 63 strikeouts. And he also had 2 saves. Batters hit .213 against him with a .271 on-base percentage. So the defense behind Wood is going to be Lewis in left, Speaker in center, and Hooper in right. Lewis and Hooper, very good outfielders. Very good range. Speaker, excellent all around in center field. All 3 with a very low error percentage. In the infield, it's Gardner, Scott, Barry, and Gaynor, all average. Gaynor the most error prone at 3rd. Gardner. And Gaynor the most short-handed at 1st. Behind the plate, Katie is fair with an average arm. Wood, very good on the mound defensively and does not commit any errors. So now block in the box. Wood looks in for the sign from Katie. Hey, Miss Mags. Miss Mags is in to say hi. Wood deals on the 0-1. Barry ranges behind the bag, takes it in. And now block will be in with an infield single. So we are going to do a pickoff here as Gaynor's holding him on. Now block backs and steps in safely. Next up, Derek Jeter comes in hitting he hit .324 in the season with 19 homers and 84 runs batted in. .318 against righties. Now Buck tries to get a lead. Here's the delivery. There goes the runner. Pitches the ball. Katie throws. And now Buck steals it easily. So now Buck picks up a steal. So now Buck in scoring position now as the count is 1-0 on Jeter. Wood to the belt. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. So big strikeout for Wood as he strikes out Jeter for out number 1. Next up comes up the right fielder Paul O'Neill. Hit .317 with 24 homers and 116 runs batted in. .331 against righties. Here's the delivery on the... O'Neill goes after the first pitch, bouncing it down to third. Gardner has it. Checks the runner. And fires the first for the out. So 2 down now for Bernie Williams, the center fielder. Had a great season in '98. Hit .339 with 26 homers and 97 runs batted in. .333 against righties with a .411 on-base percentage. So an excellent year for Williams. Wood looks in for the sign from Katie. Checks the runner. 3-1 count. Wood delivers. Outside for ball 4. So Williams reaches. That'll bring up Tino Martinez, the first baseman. Hit .281 with 28 homers and 123 runs batted in. So again, a very dangerous Yankee lineup. See if Wood can get out of it here. 2-0 count. Here it comes. 1 Harper out to third. Gardner takes it. Steps on the bag to retire the side. So Wood gets out of the jam and remains 2-0 Boston as we head to the second. So it'll be bottom third of the order, Barry, Gardner, and Scott up against Pettite. .262 with 26 RBIs is Barry. And Barry draws a leadoff walk. So a good start for the Red Sox here in the top of the second. Let's see, Larry Gardner. Is Larry Gardner any good at... Well, Scott is bad next up, so I don't think we want to bunt with... Or do we? He's a very good bunter. Yeah, maybe we do. See if we get another run here. Let's bunt. So here it comes. Gardner sacrificing. Steps away from an inside delivery for ball 1. I'll try again. Gardner looks to bunt. It's bunted towards first. Here comes Martinez. Has it. And tags Gardner for the out. So successful sacrifice moves Barry into scoring position now. For Everett Scott, hit just 201 with 28 runs batted in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up the shallow left center. Curtis angles on it and puts it away. So 2 down now. Brings up top of the order Lewis. 0 for 1 so far. Can he get another run in for the Boston? Here's the 1-2 pitch. Popped up outside first. Martinez has room and pulls it in. So Barry's left at second. So after 1.5, it's Boston 2 and New York nothing. It'll be Strawberry, Curtis, and Posada up against Wood. Not an easy out in the lineup. Strawberry hit 247 with 24 homers and 57 runs batted in. Hit 247 against righties. Wood looks in for the sign from Katie. Kicks and delivers. Lifted high out to center. Shielding his eyes is Speaker. And he puts it away for the first out. That brings up Chad Curtis, the left fielder. Hit 243 with 10 homers and 56 runs batted in. 245 against the righties. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's on the ground. Tough play for Scott. Kind of gets a tricky hop. He's up to it. And throws over to Gaynor for out number 2. It's 2 quick outs in the Yankees second. Brings up the catcher, Jorge Posada. Hit 268 with 17 homers and 63 runs batted in. Just 228 against righties. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Blast to left center. Speaker's on the move. He's on the warning track. And he has it to end the inning. So I didn't get quite enough of that one. And the Yankees will go in order in the second. So after 2, it remains Boston 2 and New York nothing. So Del Gaynor up now. He walked, I believe, walked and scored. I want to say he walked. Yes, walked and scored. On the 2-run double by Babe Ruth. So he'll swing away against Pettit. Here's the 3-2 pitch. This is low with a changeup. And Gaynor looks at ball 4, so he'll walk again. So to bring up Tris Speaker. Speaker singled his first time up. Here's the payoff pitch. And on the inside corner, Speaker is called out. So Speaker with a rare strikeout. So it'll bring up Babe Ruth with a 2-run double his first time up. Real pitch. And he looks at ball 4. So he walks on 4 pitches. Pettit obviously being careful with Ruth this time. So I'll put runners on first and second with 1 down for Katie. 0 for 1 today. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line the right field. And caught by O'Neill. So 2 down now. With runners on first and second for Harry Hooper. 0 for 1 his for today so far. 1 strike pitch. Swung on and belted. Way back in left field. Back goes Curtis. And he has it. So it remains 2-0 after 2 full. Wood back out on the hill. Scott Brocious come to the plate. Hit an even 300 with 19 homers and 98 runs batted in. Wow. When your number 9 hitter has hit 19 home runs and knocked in 98, you've got a dangerous lineup. So far, Wood has been able to dance around some little bit of trouble. So here's the pitch to Brocious. It's in the air. Short right center field. Hooper crosses in for it and takes it for out number 1. Going to bring up top of the order Knobloch up. He singled his first time up. Here's the 1-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball. Medium deep center. Speaker loses it, and then he picks it up and scrambles to make the catch. So 2 up and 2 down for the Yankees in the third. Brings up Derek Jeter. Jeter struck out his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's a roller to the right side. Gainer gloves it and tags Jeter for the out. So the Yankees go in order in the third, and after 3 full, it's Boston 2 and New York nothing. Bottom third of the order up for the Red Sox. Barry, Gardner, and Scott up against Pettite. Barry walked his first time up. Here's the windup in the pitch. It's looped up beyond second base. Williams comes in fast, but it drops in front of him for a hit. So leadoff runner is on for the Red Sox once again. Let's see. I think we bunted with Gardner last time. Let's try that again. Actually, did that work? No, it didn't really work. We're going to just head away then. We'll swing away this time. New York's playing for the bunt. Pettite works from the stretch. Here's the payoff. Gardner hits a grounder out to first. Could be a pair. Martinez with it. Over to second for 1. And back to first. And they do get the double play. That's what I was worried about. Alright. Well, good thing about that is if they get Scott here, we'll start off with the top of the order in the 5th inning. So it's not all bad. Gotta look for the silver lining here. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Everett. Pettite offers. It's in the right center field. Driving for it is O'Neill, and he can't get it. Williams backs up the play, and Scott is held to a single. Can't have him steal. All right, Duffy Lewis up now. 0 for 2 on the day so far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's a hard ground ball to the right side and go through for a single. So a couple of 2-out singles here. And what do we want to do here? He has very good arm. No. So they'll put runners on first and second with 2 down for Gainer. See if he can come through. Gainer's walked twice. Here's the 1-2 pitch. High fly to left center. Curtis and Williams. Curtis shading his eyes. And he'll make the catch for out number 3. So the Red Sox leave 2 more runners on. And after 3.5, it remains 2-0 Boston. So Wood has been very economical. Only 34 pitches to the first 3 innings. 22 strikes. He'll face O'Neill, Williams, and Martinez. O'Neill 0 for 1 today. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Smokey Joe delivers. Hit down second baseman Barry. Goes over to first. And time to retire O'Neill. So score that a 4-3. That'll bring up Bernie Williams, who walked his first time up. Wood looks in for the sign from Katie. Kicks and delivers on the 2-2. High hopper off the plate. Katie waits for it to come down. Guns it. Very close. And Williams beats it out. So Williams with an infield single. And we'll throw over to first. And he's back in easily. Martinez up now. Martinez 0 for 1. 1-2 pitch. Pokes it to right center. Is run down by Hooper for the out. So 2 down now with Williams at first. We'll bring up Gerald Strawberry. 0 for 1 so far today. Here's the payoff pitch. Strawberry pulls one, and he hits it a mile, and foul. Whew. That could have tied it up. Payoff pitch again. Hard hit ground to the short. Big high bounce. Out of Scott's reach, and it's a base hit to left. So Williams takes third, so it'll put runners at the corners with 2 down for Chad Curtis. Curtis 0 for 1 so far. 3 balls and a strike on Curtis. Wood works. Low changeup, grounded straight up the middle and through in center field. Williams comes home with a run. Strawberry rounding second, and he'll hold there. So the Yankees are on the board. On the RBI single by Curtis. Strawberry holds at second, so it'll bring up Jorge Posada. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Wood offers. Ground ball down to third. Gardner with the grab. And he goes to Barry for the force at second. The Yankees do score a run, and after 4 full, it's Boston 2 and New York 1. It'll be Speaker, Ruth, and Katie, the heart of the order, up against Pettite. Pettite already up to 80 pitches through 4, so 2 different stories here between Wood and Pettite. Wood very economical, with Pettite just the opposite. Speaker steps into the box. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. Grounder to third. And it bounces way up in the air over the head of Brocious. And it's out into left field for a hit. Speaker rounds first and will settle it for a single. Let's see. Do we want to have Pettite try, Speaker try to steal? No, I don't think so, with Ruth coming up and nobody out. So Babe Ruth up now. He's 1 for 2 on the day. 2 runs batted in. Sorry, he's 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. 2 runs batted in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. 1-2 delivery. Ruth goes the other way to left center. Curtis and Williams standing and watching. And it flies out of here. So Babe Ruth with a 2-run homer. Woohoo! It's making the manager look really smart by putting him in a DH. And Babe Ruth hits a 2-run bomb. So Babe Ruth with all 4 RBIs for the Red Sox, and they lead 4-1. So let's see if they're going to leave Pettite in now as Katie comes to the plate. Katie's 0 for 2. Nothing in 2 for the ball game. Pettite peers in. Ball 1 on Katie. Here comes the pitch. Katie belts a fastball to center. Williams goes back, and he drops it. And Williams is going to be charged with a 2-base error as Katie ends up at second. So a rare error for Bernie Williams. Can the Red Sox further take advantage of and score another run? Harry Hooper up now 0 for 2 on the day. Payoff pitch on him. Splitter roll towards third. Brocious looks at the runner and goes to third anyway and throws over for the out. Well, the runner goes over to third anyway. So, ground out for Hooper, but he does get the runner over. So 1 down now for Jack Berry. Berry with a chance to get an RBI here. Berry 1 for 1 on the day with a walk. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High ball to right center. Moving to the gap is O'Neill, and he pulls in with a stride. Yeah, we're going to try. Moving into the gap. He pulls it in with a stride. Let's see. I think we're going to try for home. Why not? Katie goes for home. It'll be close. Dives in head first. Inside of box the plate. Makes a sweep tag. And he's safe. Katie's hand just got in there. Alright. So now a 5-1 lead. It'll bring up Larry Gardner with 2 outs and the bases empty. Gardner 0 for 1 so far. 3 balls and a strike. Gardner checks his swing, and he holds up, and it'll be ball 4. So Pettite is now surrendered 4 walks. And that is going to be it. So they drive Pettite from the game in the 5th here. They're going to bring in the Australian, Graham Lloyd. Lloyd had an excellent season for the Yankees in '98. Had a 3-0 record with a 1.67 earned run average out of the pen. 37 2/3 innings pitched, only 26 hits allowed. 3 homers, 6 walks, and 20 strikeouts. Opponents' left-handed batters hit just 198 against them, and righties, even worse, only a 182. But it might be too little too late. Oh, I mean, even if Lloyd can stop them, it might be too little. Although the Yankees' defense lineup is tough, so if Graham Lloyd can hold it, we'll see. So Gardner gets his lead off first. Graham out of the stretch, kicks and delivers. Scott 1 for 2 today so far. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Very high. Posada makes a nice grab. So 2 down now. Actually, they didn't make it. Oh, yeah. Oh. It wasn't hit up in the air. It was in the dirt. So 2-0 pitch now. Lloyd throws over. Gardner's back in easily. Scott pops up the curveball on foul ground. Posada's under it and makes the play in foul territory. So that'll do it, but Boston scores 3, capped by a 2-run homer by Babe Ruth, who's knocked in 4 of the 5 runs for Boston, and they now lead at 5-1. Wood back on the hill, 61 pitches through 4, so he labored a little bit in that 4th inning, raising his pitch count. Brocious 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Rips a fastball to center. Right to Speaker, and he takes it for out number 1. So 1 gone in the 5th. Still plenty of time left for the Yankees. Knobloch up now. 1 for 2 on the day. One pitch. High bouncer toward the mound. It's over Wood's head. Scott cuts it off. Fires it. Very close play. And gets him. So a nice play by Scott to get Knobloch for out number 2. That'll bring up Derek Jeter, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Two strike count on Jeter. Off speed. And Jeter's way out in front of it and strikes out for the second time today. So we'll head to the 6th with it Boston on top by 4. Lloyd back out on the hill. Duffy Lewis in the box. One for 3 on the day. Single back in the 4th. 2-1 count. Pitch by Lloyd. Hit inside the bag. Down the first base line. Extra bases perhaps. Ball kicks around in the corner. And Lewis will have an easy double. So a good start for the Red Sox as Lewis gets himself a leadoff double. We're going to bring up Del Gaynor. He's 0 for 1 with a couple of walks. Here's the delivery by Lloyd. It's blocked. Lewis takes off and flip to third. Lewis slides. The tag. And he's safe. So the score is a wild pitch. So Lewis at third with nobody out. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Grounded slowly to second. I think we're going to try for home. Yes. With Knobloch being fair. Knobloch's up with it. Throws home. Too late. And Lewis is under the tag. So Boston now has a 6-1 lead. As Gaynor gets himself an RBI single. Let's try to steal here. Nah, nobody out. Let's not steal. See if we can have a big inning here. So Speaker up now. Speaker 2 for 3 on the day. Speaker comes to the plate. 2 hits and 3 trips. 3-1 pitch. Here's the delivery. It's a little too high for ball 4. Pretty good, but it's called the ball. So that'll put runners on first and second with nobody out. For the dangerous Babe Ruth already has 4 runs batted in with a homer and a double. See what he can do here against Lloyd. 0-2 pitch. Roches and Martinez on the grass. 0-2. And Ruth's called out on strikes. Weak swing on that. On the slider down and in. Katie up now. Katie hitless on the day. Safe on an error back in the 5th. 2-2 delivery. Grounded between first and second. Knobloch with the grab. Throws over for the out. And Speaker and Gaynor move up to second and third respectively. So 2 outs now for Harry Hooper. Looking for his first hit of the day. Now would be a great time. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Hot shot. Base hit to left. Gaynor scores for Boston. Speaker around third. And Hooper delivers with a 2-run single. And Boston all over the New York. 8-1. Couldn't have asked for a better score there. Well, could have, but we'll take that 8-1 any day. Jack Berry up now. Lloyd's still out there. Berry with an RBI already today. 1 for 1 officially with a walk. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Comes way inside and gets away from Posada. Hooper stays at first. So 1-1 count now. Swung on and hit. Barrel back going right by Lloyd. The ball going to Knobloch, who makes the play to first. And that'll do it. But Boston puts up another 3 spot and now leads at 8-1 after 5.5. So Wood with 69 pitches through 5. We'll face O'Neill, Williams, and Martinez. O'Neill 0 for 2 today. Still plenty of time left. Hit on the ground to second. Berry with a short throw. And gets O'Neill. O'Neill now 0 for 3 on the day. Bernie Williams up now. Bernie Williams 1 for 1 with a walk. Wood kicks and delivers. 1 ball, 1 strike count. It's a high pop-up off third and foul ground. Gardner goes to have a look, but it's in the stands for a foul. So 1-2 the count now. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Line drive. Down the right field line. But foul. So it remains 1-2. 3-2 pitch now in Williams. 10th pitch of the battle. Coming in is Berry. Takes it on a hop. Goes to first for the out. So Wood wins that battle. It is now 2 gone in the 6th. Tino Martinez. 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Wood fires. Check swing ground ball to the right. Berry moves into the hole. Has it. Throws to first. In time for the out. So after 6 full, it's 8-1 Boston. Lloyd's still in there. He'll face Gardner, Scott, and the top of the order, Lewis. Gardner 0 for 1 with a walk. Wood delivers. And Gardner's hit up high. Off his shoulder. Seems like he's okay, though. So Lloyd hits Gardner. Scott up now, 1 for 3 on the day. Pitch on the way. Backhanded nicely by Jeter over to second for 1. And that's all they'll get as Scott reaches on the fielder's choice. Top of the order, Lewis up now. 2 for 4 on the day. Here's the 1-2 pitch by Lloyd. Back to the box. Lloyd finds Jeter. And that's all they'll get is that one. So they get the lead runner. So 2 down now for Gaynor. Gaynor 0 for 2 with a walk. 0 for 2 with a couple of walks. And then RBI. 1-1 pitch. Way outside. Off beside his glove. Goes all the way to the backstop. So Lewis will move up a base. Let's go that one a wild pitch. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Sorry, 3-2 pitch now. Line drive down the third base line. Just foul. Full count. Lloyd pitches to Gaynor. Grounded softly to Brocious. It's deep at third. Running throw and 1 hop in the dirt. And picked by Martinez for the out. So 7th inning stretch time here in New York with the Red Sox with a commanding 8-1 lead. Wood back out on the hill, 83 pitches through 6 innings. There is some stirring in the Red Sox bullpen as Strawberry comes to the plate, 1 for 2 on the day. Base hit his last time. Here's a 2-2 pitch. And outside corner at the knees for strike 3 as Strawberry takes it. So Wood now with 3 Ks on the day. And he's got a 1.42 ERA for the game. And that was his exact ERA. Well, actually 1.49 for the season. So we have Chad Curtis, 1 for 2. And what did he just do? Oh, Homer Bush will pinch hit for Curtis. Bush hit .380, wow, in 71 at-bats for the Yankees in 1998 with a homer and 5 runs batted in. .407 against righties. Wow. Here's a 3-1 pitch. Comes home. It's ball 4. So pushes on with a 1-out walk. I'm going to bring up Posada, who's hitless on the day. 0 for 2. Bush gets his lead. 3-ball, 2-strike pitch. Chopped off the plate towards short, and Scott, with no play at second, throws over to first to get Posada. So 2 down now, as Bush moves to second for Scott Brocious. He's also looking for his first hit of the day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Brocious gets into one. Left field. And the ballpark will hold it, and Lewis takes it for out number 3. So we'll head to the 8th, with the Red Sox still with a 7-run lead, 8-1. Willie Banks on now for the Yankees. Banks did not have a good season in '98. Had a 1-1 record with a 10.05 earned run average, 14 into 30 innings pitched, 20 hits allowed, 4 home runs in those 14 innings, 12 walks, and 8 strikeouts. So an interesting choice by the computer here. It's almost as if they're giving up. So 371 left-handed batters hit against them. So let's see if Speaker can get his third hit of the day here. Three-two pitch, ball 4. So Speaker is on. So that brings up Babe Ruth, having an awesome day. 2 for 3 with a walk, 4 runs batted in, including a 2-run homer. .2-0 offering, breaking ball belted, left field and deep. It's drifting. So is Raines, and makes the catch. So Tim Raines now in at left field. So Ruth gave that one a ride, but it's just a long out. Speaker heads back to first. So that brings up Katie. Katie 0 for 4 in the day so far. Let's see, do we have a... I don't know which one of these guys are... He is a catcher too. And he is a... He's a righty. See if we have a left-handed catcher here. No. Not that we have to do it that way, but... No. Oh, left. Maybe the other guy might have been a lefty too. Wagner. Yeah. So Wagner. Is it Wagner? No, I think it was Thomas. Yeah, I think it was Thomas. Yeah, we're bringing Thomas. Why not? So we're bringing Thomas to pinch hit. See if we can remember how to do this. Oh, there we go. Batting lineup. This would have been easier just to look at this. Alright, so that'll be it for Katie. As Thomas is going to come in the pinch hit. So Thomas, 236 hitter. 21 runs batted in, 13 walks and 20 strikeouts. Strike one count. Shallow right center. Williams or O'Neill, and O'Neill will make the catch in front of Williams. So 2 outs now for Harry Hooper. Hooper 1 for 4 with 2 runs batted in, 2-run single. Here's the payoff pitch. Runner's going. Bounced off the mound. Taken by Jeter left to the bag. Throws over to get Hooper. And that'll do it. So I head to the bottom of the 8th. And we will put Thomas in that catcher. There we go. Oh, I'm dead. Okay. There we go. All right. So Thomas in behind the plate now. It'll be top of the order, Knobloch, Jeter, and O'Neill here in the bottom of the 8th. Yankees down by 7. And do we leave Wood in there? Yeah, we'll try another. See how he does here to start it off. 1-0 pitch. Hit off the handle of the short center, breaking in his speaker. And he'll make the basket catch as it rolls around his glove, but he holds on to it for out number 1. Derek Jeter up now, 0 for 3 on the day, including a pair of strikeouts. Oh, 1 pitch. Woods got to get over, but instead, Gaynor hustles to the bag for out number 2. So 2 up and 2 down for the Yankees in the 8th. Going to bring up Paul O'Neill. O'Neill also hitless on the day, 0 for 3. As Wood has held him in check also. Shattered bat. Roller to Scott, and the inning is over. So the Yankees go in order in the 8th. So time running out for the Yankees, down by 7. Banks out there again. Berry 1 for 2 with a walk. 1-0 pitch. Barry pops it up behind the plate. Posada goes back. A couple of steps in front of the screen and makes the catch. So Gardner up now. Gardner 0 for 1 with a walk. I think he did reach on an error too. And his hit sits Jeter, and he'll go over to first for the out. So 2 down in the 9th. Brings up Everett Scott. And we're going to bring in the other guy. Oops. Give the other shortstop a bat. So Helen Janvrin comes in, 269 hitter, 37 runs batted, 14 walks, and 27 strikeouts. Here's the 0-2 count. Pitch to Janvrin. Pulls this one to deep left. Rainings goes back to the track, right at the fence, and makes the catch. So we head to the bottom of the 9th, and we're going to put in Janvrin at shortstop. Janvrin is poor, so for that won't come back to bite us. Here's a 3-1 pitch, swinging a line drive to center. Speaker closes ground on it and makes the catch. So Williams is retired. Brings up Tino Martinez, 0 for 3 on the day. Wood trying to get a complete game here. 1-2 pitch. Wood comes home. Buries him down and low. Strike 3 swinging. So Martinez is down. So the Yankees down to their last out as Wood has been masterful. Allowing only 4 hits and 1 run so far. So Darryl Strawberry, 1 for 3, comes to the plate. 3-2 pitch. Wood pops him up to the short left. Chasing it down is Janvert. Coming hard, Lewis. Drops to his knees. And makes the play. And that is the game. As the 1915 Boston Red Sox destroy the 1998 New York Yankees 8-1. Behind Joe Wood and Babe Ruth. Joe Wood providing the pitching and Babe Ruth providing all the offense they would need. Mr. Brody very happy with that result. Snoozing away. Save the stats. Alright, so let's check our box score here. So, Smokey Joe Wood goes the distance. Gets his first win of the season. Allows only 4 hits, 1 run. It was earned. 2 walks and 4 strikeouts. 123 pitches, 76 of them strikes. Andy Pettite only lasted 4 2/3 innings, allowing 7 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, 5 walks, and 1 strikeout. 103 pitches. Graham Lloyd pitched 2 1/3 innings, giving up 2 hits, 3 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk and a strikeout. And Banks came in and pitched the last 2 innings. He was definitely their best pitcher. Not on paper, but he was definitely their best pitcher today. And 2 innings, he just did not allow a hit and walked a batter. So for the Red Sox, Lewis was 2 for 5 with a run scored. Gaynor was 0 for 3, but with 2 runs scored and an RBI. Tris Speaker was 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored. Babe Ruth, the hitting star of the day, 2 for 4 with a 2-run homer. 4 runs batted in. Katie was 0 for 4 with a run scored. Thomas is a pinch hitter, 0 for 1. Harry Hooper, 1 for 5 with 2 runs batted in. Berry, 1 for 3 with an RBI. Gardner, 0 for 2. Scott was 1 for 4. And Janvert, as a pinch hitter, was 0 for 1. For the New York Yankees, Chuck Knobloch, 1 for 4. Derek Jeter, 0 for 4. Paul O'Neill, also 0 for 4. Bernie Williams, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Tino Martinez, 0 for 4. Dale Strawberry, just 1 for 4. Chad Curtis, 0 for 2 with a RBI. Bush, as a pinch hitter, walked. I believe he walked. Tim Raines came in as defensive replacement, did not get in at bat. In left. Posada 0 for 3, and Scott Brocious 0 for 3. So Smokey Joe Wood, dominant. And he is definitely the player of the game. As the Red Sox beat the Yankees. 1915 Red Sox beat the 1998 New York Yankees by a score of 8-1. So that is it. So these are the games we have remaining here. So take a look. If you see something you like, let me know. Not sure exactly how soon I'm going to get to it, but these are the games remaining. Check these out here. And the rest of them right here. So if something you like, let me know. As we're getting close here, we only got a few more games left until we complete day 1. So take care, God bless, and we'll see you in the next Diamond Mine Baseball All-Time ELO League. So take care. Oh, one thing I didn't do. Sorry, Clinton Parks. Is I can probably still do this here. Hold on. And there you go, Clinton. There is the play-by-play and the the scorecard. There it is. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye.